101的方特考3等英文。
Mary complains about her boss a lot because he is a very sensitive person. He's easily affected or upset by things people say to him.
玛丽经常抱怨她的老板，因为他是一个非常敏感的人，他很容易受到人们对他说的话的影响或不安。
Lincoln's debates with his opponents on slavery in the Illinois Senate campaign established him as a national figure and potential presidential candidate.
林肯在伊利诺伊州参议员竞选中与对手就奴隶制问题进行的辩论，使他成为全国人物和潜在的总统候选人。
Many people dream of country living with its clean, fresh air, but occasionally the dream is shattered by unpleasant odors from animal feeding operation.
许多人梦想住拥有清新空气的乡村生活，但有时这个梦想会因动物饲养场产生的难闻气味而破灭。
When elephant families came across the carcass of a dead elephant, they stopped, inspected the body, and fondled the bones as if trying to identify the dead one.
当大象家庭发现一头死去的大象的尸体时，他们停下来检查尸体，抚摸骨头，好像在试图辨认死者的身份。
Many lupus patients suffer through a long odyssey of treatment before the disease is ever accurately diagnosed.
许多狼疮患者在疾病被准确诊断之前经历了漫长的治疗过程。
A recent poll shows that while 81% of college students are eligible for some form of financial aid, only 63% of these students are recipients of such aid.
最近的一项民意调查显示，虽然81%的大学生有资格获得某种形式的经济援助，但其中只有63%的学生接受了此类援助。
As a food label is often nothing more than an advert to tempt you to buy the product, you should pay particular attention to the choice of words used.
由于食品标签通常只不过是诱惑您购买产品的广告，因此您应特别注意所用文字的选择。
Always watch out for the word flavor, as this may mean that the product contains synthetic ingredients.
请务必注意风味一词，因为这可能意味着该产品含有合成成分。
Chocolate flavor topping, for example, will not contain chocolate, even though chocolate flavor topping will contain a small percentage. So read carefully.
例如，巧克力口味的食材不会含有巧克力，尽管巧克力口味的食材会含有一小部分，所以请仔细阅读。
Many manufacturers also use a range of misleading descriptions.
许多制造商也使用一系列误导性的描述。
Feel-good words intentionally blur the true nature of a product source.
让人感觉良好的字词故意模糊了产品来源的真实本质。
For example, fresh egg pasta means that the pasta was indeed made with real and not powdered eggs, but maybe months ago.
例如，新鲜鸡蛋意大利面意味着意大利面确实是用真正的鸡蛋而不是鸡蛋粉制成的，但可能是几个月前的。
Words that you can trust are organic, wholemeal, natural mineral water, fair trade, free range, and the V vegetarian symbol.
您可以信赖的字词有有机、全谷类、天然矿泉水、公平贸易、自由放养和 V 素食符号。
The wait-and-see approach to networking in your professional circle is like playing the lottery, hanging on to your ticket and hoping you get lucky.
在你的职业圈中建立人际网络的观望方式就像玩彩票，紧紧抓住你的彩票并希望你能幸运。
Without taking the initiative to work on your professional networking, you are simply betting on your luck when you need someone to come to your help.
如果你不主动建立自己的专业人际网络，那么当你需要有人帮助你时，你只是在赌自己的运气。
Since life is too short, it's high time that you drank from your finest crystal glasses and ate from your most delicate china.
由于生命太短暂，是时候用最好的水晶玻璃杯喝水，并用最精致的瓷器吃饭了。
You had better start to treat every day in your life as a special occasion.
你最好开始把生命中的每一天都当作一个特别的时刻。
When everyone begins to agree and there are no contradictory voices, even the most ill-conceived ideas can take root.
当每个人都开始达成共识，并且不再有矛盾的声音时，即使是最不周全的想法也能生根发芽。
When everyone in a group begins to have the same views on everything, even the worst ideas might be taken into account.
当团队中的每个人开始对所有事情都有相同的看法时，即使是最糟糕的想法也可能会被考虑。
As cheers from the sold-out audience of 9,200 reverberated around the baseball stadium, the star pitcher delivered the ball to home plate.
当9200名满座观众的欢呼声回荡在棒球场周围时，明星投手将球送入本垒。
The famous pitcher threw the ball to home plate as the crowd's cheers filled the stadium.
当观众的欢呼声充满球场时，著名投手将球投向本垒。
In recent years, scientists and doctors have made huge strides in treating killer diseases, but the cure for the common cold has remained out of reach.
近年来，科学家和医生在治疗致命疾病方面取得了巨大进步，但普通感冒的治愈方法仍然遥不可及。
There have been great progresses in treating severe illness, except the treatment for the common cold.
除了普通感冒的治疗外，重症疾病的治疗已经取得了很大的进展。
Using echoplanar magnetic resonance spectroscopic imaging procedure, EPMRSI, to treat mental illness is a completely different approach only because of the way the magnetism is applied to the brain.
使用回波平面磁振造影波谱成像程序 EPMRSI 来治疗精神疾病是一种完全不同的方法，只是因为磁力施加到大脑的方式不同。
The notion that the brain might respond to magnets and electricity actually goes way back.
大脑可能对磁铁和电做出反应的想法，实际上可以追溯到很久以前。
The EPMRSI study is an example of burgeoning new research on an old idea, that the brain is an electromagnetic organ and that brain disorders might result from disarray in magnetic function.
EPMRSI 研究是针对旧观点的新兴研究的一个例子，即大脑是一个电磁器官，而大脑疾病可能是由此功能失调引起的。
The idea has huge appeal to psychiatrists and patients alike, since for many people the side effects of psychiatric drugs are almost as difficult to manage as the disease itself.
这个想法对精神科医生和患者都具有巨大的吸引力，因为对许多人来说，精神药物的副作用几乎和疾病本身一样难以控制。
Also, 30% of the nearly 18.8 million Americans who suffer from depression do not respond to any of the antidepressants available now.
此外，在近1880万名患有忧郁症的美国人中，有 30% 对现有的任何抗忧郁药物都没有反应。
What is it about the brain that makes it especially receptive to electromagnetic stimulation?
大脑为何特别容易接受电磁刺激？
A partial answer can be found in the neuron, the electrically and chemically excitable nerve cell that receives, processes, and transmits information in the brain.
部分答案可以在神经元中找到。神经元是大脑中接收、处理和传递讯息的可电和化学兴奋的神经细胞。
When neurons are activated by magnets or electricity, the nature of their signals changes, affecting everything from mood to cognition and memory.
当神经元被磁铁或电激活时，它们讯号的性质就会改变，影响从情绪到认知和记忆的一切。